right. Good afternoon. I was feeding kittens. I have loose kittens right now. There are loose kittens running around my feet. So I am going to try to scooch. I'm going to try to scooch into place without running over a tail. Okay. All right. That was my reason for my tardiness. Hello. Welcome, whoever is joining me. If you're watching me from Facebook or YouTube, it doesn't matter. Marsha, will you put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay? I think you can. Hello, Pat. So hello, Marsha. Good afternoon, everybody from Texas. I didn't even open my blinds. That's okay. And hello, Pat. Good afternoon, Donna. Thank you for sharing, Pat. So we got some people watching from Facebook and from YouTube as well. Hello, Beverly. Oh, good. Thank you, Beverly. Awesome. Hey, Shannon. I know you're not in town, but thank you for being here. So welcome, everybody. The kittens are literally right here on the floor, and they're quiet. I fed them literally out. That's why I was late. I was feeding them and doing stuff with them, and because they were yelling. They were in the little bin, and they got a taste the other day of being out and about, and they need an upgrade. So later this evening, I got to go pull the larger bin out of the garage and clean it up really, really well and get them set up so they have a little bit more room and they're still contained. They're not ready for upstairs, but they're getting close. So anyway, thank you for sharing, Beverly. Thank you for sharing, Donna. Well, welcome everyone. For those of you that might be watching for the first time, welcome to Barbara's Stamp Pad. My name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that lives in the San Antonio, Texas area. And I am live on Sunday afternoons in order to show you what you can do with your Stampin' Up! Products. I'm here to give you a little inspiration. Take that off. A little inspiration and share with you some ideas. And today, I had to think of this really, really quick because yesterday was like super, super busy. I was able to attend one of the 35 for 35 events through Candy Rattray, and I got to meet Shannon West. Yay! I've always seen her on Demonstrator Planning Place for those demos that know what that is in Facebook. But I got to meet her yesterday and I took a picture. I didn't upload it on here, so I can't show you. But yeah, while I'm thinking about it, let me mute my phone because I didn't mute my phone. But let me see if it'll show an actual picture if I show it to you up on here. But welcome. It's kind of a kind of day here in San Antonio, Texas. So it rained this morning. I think it rained yesterday. I don't know. It's just been raining lately. So, but we need the rain. We definitely need the rain. Thank you for sharing, Bonnie. Hello. Let me see if this will show on here. I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit. And let me see if it shows. And get that glare off. So, oops, there we go. So see, to take a picture with Shannon West. And there was a cookie. Oh, it's over there. I don't want to bring it over here because my little thing's in the way. But anyway, that was exciting. We got to make some make and takes with some new products, and a couple of ladies that I know was there. Kimberly Ann was there, and Robin Harold was there. And I went by myself, but when I got there, I always have to scope out a room, and I'm right-handed. So when I go to a room, I'm probably going to be like on the right-hand side. And I don't know. It's just a thing. It's just a thing I've had for a long time where I have to be seated in a room to be comfortable. So I went over to the right-hand side, and there was a table, and there was a couple of ladies already sitting there. I recognized one of the ladies, but I didn't really know her name. But anyway, I introduced myself and asked, can I sit there? And it was between the two ladies. And they were like, yeah, of course. And I said, well, my name's Barbara. I'm here by myself. And the lady that was next to me, oh, they're starting to yell. They're lost. Somebody's ventured too far away and now they can't get back. Hey, Baba, Jerry, Benny. I don't know who it is. Ben and Jerry's their name, by the way. Hey, kitty. Hey, babies. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's one. There's one. Come here. Come here, Baba. You lost? Are you lost? Are you lost? There's one. Look, there's one. This is Jerry. Look, Jerry. Say hi, Facebook. Hi, YouTube. What you doing, Daddy? Did you get lost? Where's your Baba? Huh? Where's your Baba? Where's your Baba? Oh, there he is. There he is. Come here. Come here. Benjamin. Come here. Come here. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's show Benjamin. All right, here we go. There's Benji. There's Benji. Look, Benji. Who's that? You don't care, do you? All right. Y'all don't go far, okay? Oh, it worries me scooting in this chair because their tails are so little. Oh, I need to try to get back in place. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, they just wandered too far and then they got lost and they were just on the other side of the desk. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Beverly. So anyway, the lady sitting to the next to me, she asked me, she goes, are you from Barbara's Stamp Pad? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, I follow you. So hello, Carol Lee. If you were watching, I don't know if you're going to be on or if you're going to watch the replay later, but it was Carol Lee and she was out of Austin. I believe she's where, if I remember correctly, that's where she came from. So anyway, I said, well, now I do know somebody at this event. So it was nice to meet one of my viewers, and I didn't recognize her, although she looked familiar, but I couldn't put like where I'd seen her before. So anyway, Shannon's like, yay. So Jelly, I know it was so much fun. And I don't have all I did the make and takes, but there's one of them that I didn't complete. So, but I want to finish those. I just didn't have enough time because I needed to come home. I had open crop and I had a couple of ladies that were going to be attending open crop here. And so I had already put off open crop to like 4:30 in order to go to that event. So I was glad I went. And when I left, it was pouring. And but anyway, so that was my yesterday. But here we are today, Sunday afternoon, and I am streaming from to both Facebook and YouTube. So if you're watching from either of the platforms, thank you. And if you're watching the replay, thank you. If you don't want to hear all the chit chat and all of the announcements, you can just keep scrolling forward, fast forward until you see the camera view change and me start to work on today's demonstration, which I hope you all liked today's demonstration. We're going to be making, first of all, I love to case the catalog. So we're going to be casing the catalog and we're going to piggyback off of that and make a candle project. Now, I've done one before. I think it's been a good year or so since I did the last one. And I can't remember the stamp set I use. I can't remember the stamp set I used. But anyway, it's been a while since I've done them. And I know I have different viewers and more viewers than last. And I wanted to do an updated version of how to stamp on a candle. But we're also going to case the catalog. So I got 2 things to do today. So let's go ahead and get some announcements out of the way. And I'll try to be super quick about them. And if you're watching from YouTube, in the bottom right-hand corner, you see a kitty cat holding a subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can hover over that, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications. That way you know when I go live or I upload a video. Also, happy birthday to you. If your birthday is in the month of May, remember, if you're on my email list, there'll be a link in the video description. You'll get a special offer and link to redeem your birthday goodies from me 5 days before your birthday. Let me hide that for just a minute. Before your birthday, which, by the way, my birthday is in the month of May. So I'm leading up to that. So stay with me, okay? Also, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, no, I didn't upload it. I did. Why? I thought I did. Paper pumpkin. Paper pumpkin. And I can't add it because I'm live now. Although, oh, I didn't mean to minimize my screen. Let me go open the file and I can share my screen because I got to share my screen anyway so we can do a drawing. Let's see. Where did it go? Downloads. I'm looking. Oh, there it is. Let me do this. Let me open up this file. Anyway, while this is opening, if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it is our monthly paper crafting subscription. And every single month we have pre-designed. Why is this not opening? There we go. We have pre-designed. There we go. All right. We have pre-designed projects, whether it's cards or different projects that you can subscribe to. And there's several ways that you can subscribe. Let me show that. You can subscribe monthly. I did update this picture because the prices were out of date on the previous ones. I noticed that yesterday. Or you can take advantage of prepaid subscription plans. And those are good if you're gifting somebody a subscription. Although the monthly way is actually the best way to go because shipping is included with that. And you can cancel at any time. You can cancel at any time. You can go into your account and add more kits. If you really like a kit and you want more, you can go add more. You can put it on pause if you're going to be away, or maybe you don't like next month after you saw a little snippet preview of what it's going to be. You can go and pause it, and so that you don't get charged and that you don't get your kit, and then you just have to go back and remember to undo it. So, but anyway, I'm going to show, when I go to share my screen, I'll show the picture of the next Paper Pumpkin kit because the deadline is May 10th. So we got 3 more days before it's the Paper Pumpkin deadline. Okay. I do want to point out we do have a new kit. It's a confetti birthday kit. I wrote it down and now I put it somewhere else. And I got a kitten right here. Anyway, it's a new birthday kit. I believe it was $23. And I want to say it was 9 cards, 3 designs. So you do 3 of each of the cards, I believe. And the Stampin' Spot was Blueberry Bushel, if I remember correctly. So if you need an economical way to craft your little heart out and you need pre-designed things that are already color coordinated and has everything that you need in order to do those projects, then Paper Pumpkin is the way to go. Everybody should try it. But if you're not into Paper Pumpkin, you can always go check out those kits. We have lots of kits and they are categorized by whether they're stamping kits or they're non-stamping kits. So if you're a beginner, try the non-stamping kits, or you can still try the stamping kits if you want to, dip your foot into and get started with stamping. But there is a variety. Just know that every single month we have a new kit that's designed for us. And this one is going to be the confetti birthday kit. And I am actually going to be getting that in the middle of next week. So I will do a quick video. It won't be a live video. It'll be a pre-recorded video, but it'll be a little video of me putting them together. So, and it'll have a little tune with it as well, approved tune. So there's no copyright issues. So also next weekend, not only is it my birthday on Mother's Day, but I'm going to be hosting a virtual BOGO event, which I forgot to change the picture on here, but basically when you claim the retired merchandise, you place a new product order of equal value. So basically what that means is everything that recently retired from the mini catalog and the annual catalog. I don't know if you can see it, but under here, underneath this desk right here, there's boxes of stuff. And then back here on one of my shelves is a load of cardstock that recently retired. And so I've got a lot of stuff, you guys, a lot. And then designer series paper, embossing folders, dies, punches, stamp sets, bundles. There's a lot. So I'm going to be hosting a virtual BOGO event. And so if you're interested in attending, then it'll be 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So basically the same time that I'm live right now is when we'll be doing the virtual BOGO event. And there'll be more details that I'll talk about at the beginning. So kind of like all the little housekeeping tips while we're there. But first opportunity, if you're live with me, you get first opportunity. Other than that, I was like, what is that? Oh, it's the dog. She's asleep. She's doing that in her sleep. I was like, what is that? Anyway, so next weekend we'll be doing BOGO. It'll probably be a good 2 hours. So, and I know it's Mother's Day, but hopefully with it being in the middle of the afternoon, y'all just go have somebody take y'all out to eat for lunch and say, we got to be back by 2:30 because I have somewhere to be online at 3 p.m. or it'll be over by the time if you have dinner plans. So I'll try to catch y'all in the middle of the afternoon and we'll just have a good time with some BOGO. Okay. Also, I do have a mega masculine class to go coming up. You can register by May 26th. There's a QR code you can scan there. The class fee is $45 and includes $40 in product. And I can't remember because I don't have a little printout here in front of me, but I can't remember how many projects I had listed on there. Let me see. Let me see if I can go look at it really quick on my own website because I forgot to print it out. By the way, I'm going to my events section on my website and Mega Masculine Class to Go. I'm just going to read this real quick. It says, if you're looking for a masculine card class, you'll want to take advantage of this class to go. This class includes $40 in product and uses the new Let's Go Fishing Suite collection coupled with the Beside Me stamp set, all out of the annual catalog. The Beside Me stamp set is on page 89 of the annual catalog. You'll also have the option to add on either the Let's Go Fishing bundle or the Beside Me stamp set at my cost, which saves you tax and shipping. And those add-on products will be included in your class to go. The deadline to sign up is May 26th, and class kits will be shipped out on or before June 5th. And I wanted to get those out as early as I could in case you needed cards for Father's Day, because Father's Day is in June, okay? Don't forget Mother's Day is next Sunday, but Father's Day is also next month as well. So I wanted to squeeze in a masculine class. I don't think we do enough masculine cards. So I wanted to squeeze in a masculine class. Shipping is an additional $15. So if you're out of the city and not close to me, I'm in the San Antonio, Texas area, and you could also opt for porch pickup if you want to save on that shipping. And then let's see. And I think there's a link in the event description. So let me come back to StreamYard. I know y'all could see me talking, but I was looking at something completely different. I believe there's an event link in the description. If there's not, I will make sure I put it out there. Other than that, there is an event listed in my Facebook group where you can sign up for that. And if you haven't seen those stamp sets and that bundle, but here's the Gone. Oh, that's the glare. There's a glare. There's the Gone Fishing. That's bad. It's too bright right here. I'll show it when I get the camera pointed down. But anyway, that is that. And then don't forget about our online exclusives when you're online checking things out. And let me put this banner back up because any online orders through the 15th, so we still have 8 more days, using that host code that is scrolling across your screen is going to receive a free class kit using the Cheerful Daisies. And last week, I demonstrated that particular class kit. So I do have the cards right here. We're going to be giving this a set of these away because that was for the prizes from last week. But there's one of the cards. This one is the one that opens this way. I try to do a card, a landscape card, a portrait card, and then it's kind of a glare. Opens that way. And then we got this one with the Moody Mauve. It's a mauve color. There we go. And this one opens that way. And this one's a landscape card. So we're going to be giving the set away that I did last week. So let me go ahead and share my screen so we can get those drawings out of the way. Oh, window. Oh, which one am I doing? Uh-oh. Love babies. Let me log in. Go to my wheels. Last week. So I do need to do 2 drawings, by the way. When I did the scrapbook video, let me go ahead and pull that one up. When I did the scrapbook video, page 2, the Fresh as a Daisy. Let me shuffle this while I'm yakking. I pulled a prize, but I forgot to pull the names. So we're going to get that drawing out of the way really quick. For anybody that watched my video for the layout number 49, page number 1, Fresh as a Daisy. Actually, I think that's layout 50. But anyway, it's the latest one that I'm working on. And the price for that I had pulled was a package of linen thread. And so I have a little note to do the drawing for today. So we're gonna draw for that. And good luck. Is it going to be Cheryl? Let me write Cheryl's name down. Cheryl Merzenik. I hope I pronounced that correctly, Cheryl. And I don't know if you're on live right now because I can't see my chat. But I think sometimes you watch the replay. So congratulations, Cheryl. I think you won before, but if I don't have your mailing address, I'll reach out to you and get that to you. Okay. All right. So let's go back to my wheels. And now we need to do last Sunday's video. And last Sunday's video, the prize was a set of the cards that we made. So let me do some shuffling on that. And good luck, everyone. And let me grab a Post-it. Shuffle a few more times. For those of you that might be watching for the first time, when you like, comment, or share my videos, you get entered onto the wheel for weekly prizes. And I do my drawings live. And if you share, you just have to remember to come back into the comments section and type share. And then what that does is that actually gives you an extra entry on the wheel and it shares my video. And so more people can participate and with the craftiness that's happening, and more people can see the video and the algorithm things and so forth and so forth. So good luck. Let me go ahead and spin. Oh, look, it's Donna Hall. And if you notice, it was her share. It was that extra entry that she got for the share that won. So congratulations, Donna. I have a loose hair on me somewhere. It's tickling my arm. So while I have this sharing, let me go and share. I hope you guys can see this. Where'd it go? Here we go. This was the paper pumpkin called Exploring in Color, and it does have 9 cards, 3 of each designs. It's a 7-piece all-occasion stamp set that celebrates good friends and adventures. It has stickers to put your projects on anything you want. Water bottle, laptops, cooler, copper clay is the Stampin' Spot. And it also has a coordinating cards and envelopes add-on that has 18 cards, 6 of each. Oh, somebody's on my toe. 6 of each 3 designs, and coordinating envelopes. I have a kitten on my foot. I hope he doesn't try to climb me. But anyway, that is that's the paper pumpkin kit. So if you're interested in that kit, your deadline to sign up or pause your subscription, whatever you want to do, is May the 10th. So it's already May 7th. So we want to get going with that. And then let me get back into StreamYard. And let's see, Donna loves paper pumpkin. Paper pumpkin is so easy to manage, especially if you're on a crafting budget. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Happy early birthday. Yes. Now some people know, but some people don't. So I want you all to guess how old I will be. Put it in the comments if you know how old I'm going to be. And then I'll just look out to see if anybody gets it right. Hey, Libby. Hi, welcome. Yes, congratulations, Cheryl. Everybody's congratulations, Cheryl, Donna. Thank you for sharing, Marcia. Oh, yes, congratulations. Okay, so yeah, put it in the comments section if you know how old I'm going to be. By the way, the share videos, I forgot to mention this last week, but I think I'm going to wait to point this down because it's just going to have a glare to it. When the share price for the month of May, I forgot to tell you, the share price for the month of May, I'll go ahead and show it but I think there's going to be a glare. So let me see if I can get it to where it's not a glare. That's too much of a glare. Oh, there we go. We'll just pull it back this way. There we go. Get it straight, Barbara. It's the Charming Sentiments. Yeah, that's too much of a glare. I'll just wait to point it down. It's the Charming Sentiments stamp set, and it is a photopolymer stamp set. And I picked that because it has lots of sentiments on it. So if you're looking to win this new stamp set, it is a new stamp set from the annual catalog. Let me get that pointed down. So Marcia says 39. Oh, bless your heart, Marcia. Thank you. I wish. Shannon was like 45. Pretty close. Maybe got it right. Y'all, I'll finally be 50. Not like I was looking forward to it, but it finally happened. It's here. I'm 50. I will be 50 next Sunday. So, yep, 50. I don't feel it, but man, sometimes my bones feel it. But in any case, I'm here to have fun, to inspire you ladies, and let's get started. So I want to just thank you all for being here with me this afternoon. And let me get this camera pointed down. You're going to see a mess. Oh, no, Barbara, don't share your screen. Change your camera. There we go. All right, so let me adjust this camera and bring some more light in here. I think I got it where I need to. There we go. Let's try that. All right, I got to scooch into place, but I got 2 kittens at my foot. Oh. Sorry. right, babies. They seem to be doing okay, so I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm just, oh, I can't. I'm just gonna have to scoot up on my chair. But anyway, here is the Charming Sentiment stamp set. This is the share prize for the month of May. So anybody that shares my videos gets entered into a special drawing. I caught a whiff of some poo-poo. Oh my gosh. I don't know if somebody just used the restroom on the floor or if they passed gas. Oh my goodness. All right, well, it'll have to be dealt with after the video. But anyway, this is the share prize. So you can see all of the sentiment, the different sentiments. And I don't know if this is going to make a difference. It might be a little too dark. But at least you can see it. You've got thank you, everything will be okay, because you totally deserve it. Good luck, faith over fear, babies are a blessing. Hey there, woohoo, beyond grateful, wishing you the happiest of birthdays, congratulations, super fantastic mega news just for you. Got different fonts, really pretty fonts. But anyway, this is the share price for the month of May. So share away and you'll get entered into the special drawing for that particular kit. This is the Gone Fishing stamp set, and there's dies inside, and there's the Beside Me stamp set. I chose it for sentiments, but this one has retirement, Father's Day, and then of course I haven't opened this paper yet, but the paper looks to be super, super gorgeous. Let's just go ahead and open it so I can give you a sneak peek of this particular paper. Let's look at this paper. This is part of the Mega Masculine class. So we got fishy paper. That's the flip side to that. Ooh, there's a pretty gingham. And then we have this piece of paper that has a bunch of fishing lures on it. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Got some fishing lures on there. And the flip side to that is this denim piece. And then now we have another piece of fishing paper with lures on it. And the flip side to that is this brown, it's not a gingham, but it's pretty close. Anyway, you see that. And then we have this piece right here. I'm loving the color. So you get an idea of the Mega Masculine class. This one is some kind of a map. It's what it looks like. And then you have this one that has fishing rods. The flip side to that is this net. And I believe that color is Pebbled Path. It looks really pretty. And then we have another sheet of fishy fishies. And the flip side to that is this denim wood grain, wood plank look, I guess you could say. Very, very pretty. So this is the paper that I'm going to be using in the Mega Masculine class. So if you're looking for some masculine cards, you'll want to take advantage of the class. All right. Finally, we're going to get to our demonstration, and let me put these babies back in their, come here, Bubba. Let me put these babies back in the crate here. I know. And hopefully they will settle down. Y'all might hear them meowing for a little bit, but they will eventually settle down. All right, here we go. Oh, thank you, Marcia. Let me catch up on some comments. Libby says you wear it well. Welcome to the club. Yeah, thank you. Just a little bit extra primer works. Concealer. Age doesn't matter. You're right, Donna. Shannon says 50 and fabulous. Yes. Joanne. Hello, Joanne. Yes, you love the paper? Yes. So yes, I'm already working on designs for that particular class. So stay tuned, okay? Let me put that off to the side because we need to get started. I knew this was going to be an extra long because I got a project here. But if you have your annual catalog, if you noticed on page 154, this card right here using the Timeless Arrangements bundle, that's where I got the idea just to case the catalog. I really wanted to do this card. And here's my version. All I had, there was one thing I didn't have, and you have to look really, really close at these cards. As demonstrators, we get sample file. We get files that have all the sample recipes of everything. And when I looked at all of the details of what they did to make this card, there was only one thing that I didn't have. And I'll point that out when we get to that part. So, but we're going to case the catalog and we're going to do that card. So let me get my little pieces out and we'll get started. See, I got all my pieces already ready to go. So this will go by hopefully quick. We're going to start out with a piece of Moody Mauve, and it's just 8.5 by 5.5 piece. And I'm not going to stamp the back for now. I'm just going to keep moving on this. But let me get my piece of scratch paper, because we're going to be using one of the artistic mats. And we're also going to be using our blending brushes because we first need to work on the background here. So let me get this kind of at an angle. This was put on kind of at an angle. If you have washi tape, which I have a little bit of washi tape, let me see if it'll help hold one of these edges down. You might want to use washi tape when you're using the masks. And my washi tape is wanting to be difficult with me right now because I'm live, of course. There we go. Oh, it's coming off as a crazy strip. So, but anyway, this will help kind of hold it down. Let's see. Hold it down, at least on one side, so that it doesn't move around. And this is going to be tone on tone. So we're going to take our Moody Mauve and our blending brush, and let me move this card down just a little bit. And I'm going to try to hold it down on this end over here. And we're just going to take our blending brush and just start. It's going to be darker in some areas, but don't worry about that. And just start blending. Blend your little heart out. With this, oops, that moved just a little bit. Uh-oh, it moved just a little bit. Don't move. Don't move. I think I probably needed a lot more washi tape than that to help hold that down. Let's do it this way. My washi tape was not cooperating with me, so that's not helping. Okay, it moved just a little bit. I'm going to try to hold that down. So we do want to do all of the background. So we're going to do it. It's driving me nuts. That's not helping. That's not helping. All right, let me see if I can line that back up, and I'll just do this number. Just blending away. And then because it doesn't cover like the whole thing, you are going to have to basically kind of move it down a little bit, line it up, line it back up the best way you can, and then just finish it off. I would think if you're doing multiple of these cards that they're all going to be a little different because of the way it's, the way you have to move, your mask. But you do want to kind of get most of it. And I think that's good. Okay. And we have other masks that are available, but the background, oh, let me get this one little corner because that looks odd. That looks odd. There we go. There we go. We'll fix that. All right. And then we are done with our Moody Mauve, but that's what you're going to do with the mask. And you can use any of the mask background to get that on there. And then now we're going to build our little sentiment This middle piece right here is one big piece. And let me bring this down so you can see a little bit better. Is one piece. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. And this one is going to be stamped in Starry Sky. So we are using one of the 2022 to 2024 in colors. So one of the colors that was introduced last year. And you can have any sentiment you want on here, but I'm going to put, "You are so kind." We're going to use that one. As you can see from Timeless Arrangements, there's lots of sentiments, and the way they have them worded, you can mix and match. So you can say, "Thanks very much," a very big thanks, "You're my everything, you make me smile from the bottom of my love and thanks." You know, there's just, you can mix and match. And then there's a few little images that you can also stamp. And then it has lots of coordinating dies. So you're going to see how these dies are put together. Okay, so I'm going to get my stamping out of the way. I've already stamped and die cut two of the flowers. And let me bring this scratch piece back. And we're going to be using our blends. So we're going to be using light boho blue. And I'm going to color my flowers. And I am not watching the comments. So if you came in after I got started, welcome. I do have a couple of mods in my chat. Beverly and Shannon are here. So if you have any questions, they are there to watch the chat while I'm doing my demo. Just ask away, and if one of them can answer it, they will answer it. And then for the stem, we're going to be using Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to go ahead and use dark Mossy Meadow. And I am using the writing piece just so I don't get messy with my blend there. And then I'm going to come back in with dark Starry Sky and open it. There we go. Go over the center part, and we're going to darken the center part a little bit. You can also use a blender pen if you wanted to blend this in a little bit. I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to. You can also just stick with boho blue and keep going over it until it's darker. That's also an option. If it gets to be too dark, you can take the color lifter and lighten it up a little bit if you want. It'll also help blend it. It'll also help lighten it up. Just a little bit. Anyway, that wasn't necessary. I just wanted to show you that if you got it too dark, you can use your color lifter to help lighten up the color a little bit. And that's all the stamping that we're going to be doing on there. So let me close this up, and we're going to start assembling. We're going to start assembling this. We do need this. This is going to be our base, okay? And we're going to be using glue, okay? And what we're going to do first, we are going to put this piece on first. And we're going to be putting glue on the front side of this piece right here. And this is going to go right back behind. And you can look on the back and get it lined up with the edge. If you can see that. There we go. And then just give it a little pressure. Okay. And then now we're going to put this die on next. I like how it looks like it. When I first saw it, I'm like, wow, that's too many dies. But it's not really a lot because of the way the dies are designed. This one's going to go on the bottom corner. Okay, and just flip it over, make sure it's lined up, and then just give it a little pressure. So we're just building this. And then next we have this one. And I don't know if you can see this, but let me see if it shimmers. See, it shimmers. This is the new luster paper. And this is the luster paper in boho blue. And we're going to put a little glue on the front of that. And this one is going to go on this back left side. Line it up and give it some pressure. I like how we're able to line it up and so we can see what we're doing. And then you have this piece right here, this die. I'm going to put a little glue on the front of that. And this one is going to go on this bottom left. Line that up. There we go. So it's nice and clean on the back. Okay, and then now we have these dies. Okay, so these little single dies, I'm going to put these on with a glue dot. I got a few dies here, so we're going to put a little glue dot on the front there, and we're going to slide this little fella right here so that he shows on that side. And then I've got another one. We're going to have two each. So I'm going to get the next one. And we're going to put this little guy down here so he peeks through on that side. And then I have these little, this one, and then there should have been another one. There should have been two. I'm not sure where the other one went, but let me go ahead and put this one on. Go ahead and put this one on. Oh, I think I might have put it. I think I might have put it in the other one. This one is going to hang out over here on this side. And let me go ahead and put these on since I have these. The ones that we stamped, die cut, and worked with on the blends. This one is going to come out over here. It kind of peeks out on that corner. You can put this one behind a little bit. That way that shows. And then this one, I put a glue dot on the end of that one. We're going to put that one over here. Okay, so that one's going to peek out on that side. And this little spot over here looked a little bare, and I couldn't figure out. And let me take that other piece that I had put in that other one because I needed that. I think that's where I put it. So if not, I just won't put the extra one. But here's the extra one that should be on here as well. Let me get a glue dot on the end of that one because that one is going to peek out. Oops, it's going to peek out here, kind of back behind there. That. So this little bare piece over here, what I did is I cut another one of these out, but I only used part of the die. So I like cut it off a little bit so that I could put a little glue on the end. And we're going to stick that right. Oops, that shouldn't have been too. I'll have to clip it off. Let me clip that. Let me clip that excess off. Don't stick to anything. Get that glue off. There we go. Move my foot. I have a heater in front of me here. Okay. So there's that piece, but we're not done yet because we're going to be using the silver. I used the package of Simply Elegant trim, and I'm using the silver. And as you can tell, I've used the silver on a lot of stuff lately, and so I need to work on using the gold. We're going to make a big bow a big loose bow. So let me get, we want a big loose bow. Snip that because we're going to put a glue dot in the middle of that. And this is going to go, let's see if I got this in the right direction there. We're going to put that bow in the middle on the back, just like that. And then around there, we're going to use, I don't have any big ones, so I'm going to use small ones. But I'm going to put 4 of them on there to make sure that this sticks. But I've got some of the mini black dimensionals. I have a lot of these, so I was like, I need to use these up. So I put 4 of them on there, but I'm going to double up on them because I need more dimension. And the thickness of these black dimensionals is not enough to put on the card for me, at least. So I'm just putting another one on top. So we got double mini dimensionals happening. I'm just stacking one on top of the other on each one. And that'll make sure that it sticks to the card and gives me the dimension I need. And that's just because there's a lot of stuff happening on here. But that's the back of that. And when you flip it over, you have the pretty side. And this is the part that gets attached. But before we attach it, so I wanted to finish that. Before we attach it, we need to do some more stamping on here. And we're going to be stamping with StazOn. I don't know why they didn't use Memento ink. I don't know why. But I'm going to use StazOn because that's what they used. But you can definitely use Memento ink if you want. But there's a couple of stamps that they had on there. And we're going to stamp one of them right there. And then we're going to stamp the other one kind of down here. These are going to get sort of covered up, but not really all the way covered up. It's very subtle. It is. And then the other one is these little round stamps here. This actually is stamped in a circle all around the card. I don't know if y'all have if you have your catalog, take a really good look at the picture and you'll see what I'm talking about. I had to take several looks at the picture and I'm like, I don't see where did they use it? And then it finally, like I had to really zoom in though, you guys, finally figured it out. But that's kind of, you do the circle and then you do those 2 little things there. And then this is where your little piece comes in and goes over that right in the middle. So you have all your little elegant trim. See if I can get that in the middle and straight. There we go. And then just press down. And now you see why I used double dimensionals kind of, one on top of each other. And you can adjust your trim if it's going kind of in a funky direction. I think I did mine backwards, but anyway, what they used on their card was the metallic elements, which is like the stuff in the bottle, the little shiny stuff in the bottle. But what I decided to use was the in color dots, and I'm going to be using the Moody Mauve ones. So I'm just going to take some and place them kind of here and there. I think I just used the middle size and the small one. I'm going to put one there. We'll put a small one kind of right in there. It's kind of hiding in there. And we'll put a medium one up here, kind of right there. And then we need a small one over here, just to kind of help decorate those a little bit. But there you have, oh wait, there's one more step, the inside. I used Very Vanilla, by the way. I used Very Vanilla. And I didn't do anything on the inside, but it does need an insert. So we're going to go ahead and put one on there. And let me go ahead and, what did I use? Starry Sky. Let me go ahead and stamp the back just with a simple Stampin' Up. I got to do that. Go. And now there is the card. There's the card, and it's my version of the card, at least, on page 154 of your annual catalog using the Timeless Arrangements bundle. So lots of floral die cuts, and I love it because it has it's got some it's got a lot. Let me just put it to you that way. It's got a lot happening on there. It's a very, very pretty card. If you could also get away with embossing, having a layer of embossing on there. But I think with all the stamping and die cutting and the use of the blending brush, tone on tone is enough, not completely overboard, but anyway, sorry about that. Not completely overboard, but I like it. And you can see how I did my bows like backwards, but it still works either way. Okay, so that's the card. And we're going to do a project. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is a pretty background. Yeah, don't forget, if you, other than embossing, we have those masks, and there's different designs that you can use. Bev says those are good building die cuts and fillers. Yes. So pretty, Marcia. Yes. Yes. Loving the color combo too. All right. So, but I wanted to do something along with that. Okay. And if you missed it, last year I worked with a 4-inch pillar candle, and I've already done mine and wrapped it and everything, but we're going to be doing this candle project. Now, I'm pretty much using the same pieces that I used on the card, but I'm adding a couple of extra pieces, and I've already done the stamping and die cutting. And in some cases, I just need to do a little bit of stamping. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. And I'm going to show you how you can stamp on your candles. And I would not, let me put this disclaimer. This is not a candle that you want to burn, okay? Just so you know, it's got paper on it, okay? So this is strictly only as a gift to show. This is something that you would put on the shelf and leave it there. Like, you don't burn it. I'm pretty sure it has a pretty little vanilla scent to it. I think, I don't know. But you don't want to burn this unless you want to burn something down, because it's got paper on it, okay? So we're going to be doing that. And let me show you. All right. This is how my candle showed up. Well, just along with 6 other candles that were in with it. And it's just an easy 4-inch pillar candle. Save the tissue paper. I'm going to put that aside because I've already cut a piece that I need and to stamp on. Okay. And we're going to start with the stamping portion. And I stamped, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and use Memento. I'm going to use Memento ink, and we're going to get started. Oops, I just stuck my finger in that. But we're also going to stamp a sentiment, and we're going to stamp the sentiment in Starry Sky. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the sentiment, and you can put any sentiment on there. I decided to use Hope Your Day is Filled with Everything Good, and we're going to stamp that in the middle in Starry Sky. And let's let me put it a little bit closer to the top. Give it just a little pressure. And everything else, that's the only thing in Starry Sky. Let me use the Memento ink next. Okay. With that one, we're going to do we're going to do our circles. So I'm going to do a few circles kind of here and there. Make sure and then we'll do one down there. Okay. And then my little black thingies here. I don't know what these are. They're like, I don't know what those are. We're going to do one there. I'm going to do one over here. And is that the only place I did them? Who knows? Let me do another one of these circle ones down here. So it's very random because this is going to, some of this is going to get covered up. And then I'm going to bring out my Mossy Meadow because I got a couple of other things I'm going to stamp. I got a couple of, I've had to put one on one side and one on the other, but it's this, some kind of leafy thing. I don't know what this is. We're going to stamp one there, and then I got a smaller one. We'll stamp the smaller one right there. I don't think it's the same spot I did the first one, so I'm just kind of winging it. We'll stamp one right there, and the other one will come out right there. And let me make sure that's all the stamping that I did. I think that's all the stamping I did on the actual piece of tissue paper. Okay, so now I have all this stamping on the tissue paper, and now we're going to actually put this on our candle. But what I want to do is I want to trim off the tissue paper that I'm not going to use. So this is not going to go all the way around to the back. You can if you want to, but it's really not necessary. So I'm just trimming around where I stamped. And you do want to try to have a piece of tissue paper that's not so wrinkly. That actually does help if it's not. So now I'm left with this piece. And then now this piece is going to go, you can start anywhere, but you do want to make sure that it's straight wherever it is. So that looks like it's straight. I know mine was a little bit crooked, but it's straight right now. Kind of smooth it down a little bit as best you can. And what we're going to be doing next is we're breaking out our heat tool. Okay, we got to use the heat tool because I'm going to heat this up. And what happens is the wax underneath it starts to melt. And at that point, the paper will start to stick to it. So you want to get good coverage. So let me make sure this is straight because once it goes on, it's going to stay on. So let me start with the middle here and get this going. I'm just going to be smoothing it down as I can. And in some cases, you'll be able to see the melted wax underneath it. And that'll help with it so you know what area needs to go down a little bit more. Now keep in mind it is hot wax, so you don't want to touch it too much. It's warm to the touch for me right now, but you can kind of see it. Well, maybe you can't. But the paper wants to stick to the wax. But I'm just going to kind of work my way down one side, and then I'll go back on the other. And we'll start building. And we'll start building our decorations. Just smoothing it down as I go along till I get to the edge. done this, you can see the wax underneath start to melt, and it starts to make the tissue paper look like wet. Oops, I just smeared that on me. You don't want to get the heat tool too close. And then I'm taking it off. And you can see that the wax melt a little bit. So I'm trying to get the tissue paper to stick to that wax while it's warm. And then now I'm going to go back to the other side. Finish this other side. Move it down. Kind of awkward. I only have one hand to work with here because the other one's holding the heat tool. And it's warm right here. Oh, hot wax. Hot wax alert. And I got hot wax on me. Oh, okay. I think that's good. Well, actually, if you go back to the other side, there's a little spot over here that needs some reinforcements. It's the end. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Oh my goodness, it's hot. Okay. I think that's good. Whew. Whew. That's hot. But you get the picture. But you want to take it all the way to the end. But the more it sticks down, the better. Okay. That might need a little bit more reinforcements, but I'm going to leave it alone for now. And then right there. But now you can see that the tissue paper has actually stuck to the candle. Okay. So those are the only, so you can see this is up just a little bit. Those are the only areas that we're going to be stamping with, because everything else after that is going to be a it's going to be a die. And I've already die cut all my pieces, and we're going to get started with building it. And we're going to put these green ones down first, and these are all going to go down with glue dots. So I'm going to put a glue dot on both of the ends, and I'm going to put one in the middle. Oops, sorry about that. My camera's low. I didn't turn on my zooming feature. So anyway, we're going to start right here at the end with this one, up just a little bit from the edge, just a little bit. Okay. And you'll start to see things getting covered up, which is okay. And I'm just getting glue dots on the next one. We'll put our green ones down first, and then we'll start working with the other ones. Get my middle piece. Okay, let's roll this over, and we're going to put the other green one on this side. Give it some pressure where you have your glue dots. And then the single blue one, this pretty blue one in the luster paper, we're going to put that one on next. And we're going to straddle the two green ones. And you do want to be careful when it comes to these, because these die cut pieces, they are pretty delicate. If you pull them too hard off of the die, it will they will come off. Okay. Let me move this over just a little bit, because I don't want it to cover up the good there. Okay. And then you have this white piece right here. We're going to put that one on next. Oops. Get that one on. I thought I had 2 of those. Let me see. Let me double check where I put that one on at. I'm just putting glue dots on both ends and on the middle so that when it has to curve, it sticks to it. Let me make sure. Oh, I guess I did just put it on this side. Okay, so this one goes right here. This one's going to straddle this piece. Just keeping it on that band. And then, that one's coming off. I have this little blue die cut. There's lots of little die cut. This one's a single one. We're going to put this one. Where did I put that one? I put that one over here. Okay. And then these green ones, I'm going to get a glue dot on those. I'm going to look at my candle and see, where did I put that one? There's 2 of them on there. Okay. One of them is over here, kind of hanging out right there. And then the other one is probably on the other side. Where'd I put the other one? This might be an extra one now that I think about it. I'm going to put that one over here, kind of hanging out right there. Oops. Stick to that, not me. Okay, and then these 2 pieces, this one and this one, this is one of the stamp sets, and this is one of the other stamp sets that's on in the stamp set. I went ahead and stamped and die cut them. I stamped them in Memento ink. The inside is colored with light mossy meadow, and this other one that has the little berries on it is colored in, I believe, light starry sky, I believe, is what I used. I made 2 each of those, so we're going to put those on, and this one's going to hang out right there. And then the other one's going to go on the other side. Where'd I put that one on the other side? Way over here. That one's going to hang out back here, back behind that one. And then we're going to put these flowers on. And this one's going to go, oops. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Oops. There you go. I'll flip it to the back. Let me put another one on there. And this one is going to go right here. And then the other one, because I did 2 of each, is going to go right back here. Okay, so we're building our little project here. And this other one, this one, I'm going to put those on next. This one is going to come out back up here. Oops, oops, don't stick there. Don't stick there. Got moving parts here, guys. That one's going to come out and stick back behind. I can get it without, it keeps wanting to pick up that green. There we go. We're going to be putting glue dots down on those other ones to help hold them in place. So I'm only trying to get them in place for now. This one is going to come out back behind here. Okay. And then I have one of these die cuts, which I don't know what that is. It's like a little sprig. I could have sworn I had extra of those. I know I took one to use on the card, but I thought I had some extras. These little sprigs We'll put one kind of, oh, that I want to be able to see that one a little more. All right, let's put that one right here. And let me look. Oh, I do have extra ones. Here we go. I knew I had 2 extra pieces. There we go. We're going to do another one on the other side. And then I have an extra grassy one I'm going to go ahead and use and put on there. We'll put that one right here. I seem to be missing a white one. Some little white ones. I'm missing some white ones. I don't know why I'm missing some white ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly die cut a couple of these because that's what I'm missing. And I don't see them. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. For some reason, it cut out. I had 3 of them. So anyway, but that's okay. I seem to have been missing these little white ones. Okay, so we need a little bit of white ones over here. I'm going to poke out right there. That one's still on the die. And let me get the other one. And that one is going to peek out right here. They are 2 different ones, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, but those are 2 different little white dies. And then this extra green one, I'm going to go ahead and put right there to fill that spot in. I think it was just an extra loose one that I had cut out. I'll poke that one right there. Okay, so we got some decorations here. To keep things from moving, though, what I'm going to do is we're going to be using we'll be using the Take Your Pick tool that I have already misplaced. Y'all, I don't know how I lose my Take Your Pick tools. Oh, it's right here. We're going to put some glue dots in a few spots just to help hold things down. So like over here on this back end, I want this one to stick to the candle. So I put a glue dot back behind there to help hold that down. That one essentially will hold that piece down. And then I'm going to put another glue dot back behind this other big one. And because that one's being held down, that'll help hold down anything that's around it. So let's we go. You can also use, that one is sticking up a little bit, so I'm going to use a glue dot on that piece as well. And put it back here. You can also use dimensionals if you want to use dimensionals. Oop, that one came off. Where'd that one come from? Where'd this one come from? Okay, that was weird. Let me put that one over here. I don't know where this one came from, but it popped off of something. Y'all might have seen it, but I totally missed it. Let's put that one right here. Fill that little spot right there. I know a lot of these dies I cut out 2 at a time, so one might have been stuck to the other one and then just came apart with me and all this moving around stuff. But okay, so anyway, we got that. Now I want to put my I want to make 2 little bows using my trim because I wanted to still use the trim. So I got a little bow happening here. I have to trim one of these edges off. We're going to put this on with a glue dot. And I had it on this flower, so we're going to put it on that flower that's stamped and die cut, but everything else is all around it. So you can just do one, or you can do two. I did two just because you know, there's a lot to cover here, and that's because I didn't go all the way around. Why does it keep doing that? That's me though. That's me trying to tie my bow and use cord at the same time. You can do this, Barbara. You can do this. There we go. I don't have good pincher strength either. So things are kind of awkward. Oops. Don't get off there. Get off there. All right, we're going to do another one. Try to straighten that up. It's kind of awkward. Get a glue dot on there. And we're going to put that one on this other side on that flower. If you need to make your bows smaller, you can definitely make your bows smaller. Trying to make that one smaller, but I don't want to rip it. I don't want to rip it. So it'll just have to stay that way. But I will trim this off just a little bit. Not too much. This cord can kind of have a mind of its own because it's been on a spool for so long that it's taken the shape of it. So it's kind of hard training it to go places where you want it to go. So we're just going to leave that alone. And I wanted to use the new wavy trim. It's like a braided rope, kind of like a, I don't know. It's I don't know. I wanted to use this. So we're going to put this on, and we're going to put this on the base. Okay. So I'm going to start by putting a couple of glue dots on one end. And I'm using a couple because I really want to make sure that this sticks. And we're going to start on the back side, kind of like on the middle. And I'm actually going to do, I did one layer, and I didn't really like how it was with one. So I went back over it with another row. I said layer, but I meant row. And so there, we're back at the back, and I'm going to take a couple of glue dots on my, let me do one right there so I can stretch this over and it meets. And then I'm going to put another one on the end so that the end stays. And then now I'm going to do it again with my second row. Can start on the bottom, work around. It should be two. I wanted to put one right under the other just to help give a little decoration to the bottom. And then now we're back to where we started. I'm trying to overlap these, so that's why I took it from the spool. So let me put a glue dot there so that sticks right there. And then let me get another glue dot on the end where it overlaps. Okay, we're almost done. So see, we got a couple of rows of that wavy trim. If you don't want it to move, see like how it wants to move, all you gotta do is put a glue dot. I think that's what I did on mine. I'm gonna stick a glue dot underneath that little part right there so that stays in place. And I'm gonna do another one on the top row. I'm gonna stick a glue dot underneath there. You can stick them anywhere you want to stick them to make sure it sticks. I'm going to put another one right there. That one seems to want to move down, which is why you want to put this on a little tight, the rope, so that there's not any looseness and it doesn't want to come off. Okay, so now we're almost done. We're almost done. We're going to put, we're going to come back and use some of our dots. And on this one, I decided to put a little splash of this wild wheat color in there. So let me grab some of these, and we'll put one right there. Oh, I know what I did. I was concerned that the little glue dot on the bottom of the in color dot wouldn't stick. So I actually put these on top of a glue dot, and then I picked up the glue dot. Oops, you can't see what I'm doing. I put the in color dot on a glue dot, and then I'm going to stick that on there so that I know it sticks and doesn't want to come off. So there's a glue dot underneath those. And I did that for all of them, but I actually used, let's see, come on. I'm gonna grab that on there. I just wasn't sure if that was enough adhesive underneath those dots to stick. So I decided to use glue dots. But I didn't just use that one. I decided I was going to use, I also put I put a Moody Mauve one on there. So let's put a Moody Mauve one. It was just a little splash. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. It was just a little splash of color. I put that one. I'll put that one up here. I know I put several of them on there, and I even used the copper clay ones. So let's put some copper clay ones on. I think because all the colors really, mesh well together is why I was okay with putting these on. Let's stick one right there, kind of down in there where you can still see it, and it's peeking in between those. And then I need another yellow one over here. Let's put one of these wild wheat ones on this other side. Put one right there. That one needs a little more heat on that side, but I'm gonna leave it alone. And we need one up here. Let's see. Oh, let's use boho blue. We need to use a boho blue one, since we got some boho blue happening in there. Let's put the boho blue one up here. And we need to put a boho blue on this side too. So let's put a medium size one. I don't think I did it on mine, but we're going to do it on this one. I don't remember. It's hard to see the handle from where I'm looking at. Let's put the boho blue in right here on one of those circles. There we go. All right. I think that is all of that's all of the decorations. Let me see if I can do this one a little bit since it's right here. Get that edge to stay down a little bit more. There we go. That's much better. I'm going to do this side too. This little corner. Okay. All right. That's it. No more, Barbara. No more. Okay, and then so anyway, so there is our candle that we're not going to burn, right? We're not going to burn this. We're not burning this. This got paper on it. It's supposed to be decorative and something that you can give. And it's got the little wavy trim on the bottom. I didn't do a base. I decided to just stick with the wavy trim along the bottom. And so, but you can see it's got pretty much 3/4 of the candle is decorated. But if you're replicating this, and you may even have a completely different sentiment that you want to put on the inside, there's plenty of space. You've got plenty of space to work with. as far as your sentiment that you want to work with. But, going over to the right, it kind of goes back over, and there's very little on the back. Well, I guess it would be more like half and half. But if you're replicating this and you want to take that design and wrap it around, definitely do it. But I just did it so that if it's sitting on a shelf somewhere, that you can see the decoration. And when I packaged it, we do have the 6x8 cellophane envelopes that we use for our packaging. You can do that. I did it. And the corners that come out of the side, I just folded them on the inside and put some tape down at the bottom so it wouldn't be, on the side, because they're not gusseted, by the way. These are not gusseted. But if you had a different kind of gusset bag to put them in, you can. And I would definitely give it in one of these bags. But I put them in the bag. It's got a very little, piece at the top. And then I just wrap some more wavy trim along the top just to give it a little decoration. My bow is just a little bit wonky, but you get the idea of what it would look like if you wrapped it and was ready. And then you can put this in a bag, whether you make your own bag or you bought a bag, whichever. So I'm going to put this one. Let's put that one right there. By the way, this candle, the one that I made, this one's mine. I keep this one, but the one that I made and the card that I cased from the catalog, which is, it's that one. These are going to be the prizes for next week. So there you have it. I know I've gone over about half an hour more than what I normally do, but I knew that it was going to take a little bit longer because of the projects that I was going to be working on and showing you guys. But there you have it. There is the card that's cased from page 154 out of your catalog, which is that one, using the Timeless Arrangements bundle. It's got a lot of sentiments on it that you can mix and match. And I wanted to do a coordinating candle project to go with it. So if you wanted to give somebody something handmade, there's your inspiration. I think I got these candles off Amazon, and I want to say I got a 6-pack for about $20. They're good candles. I intended to use them for just this purpose of crafting and doing projects. And so I still have 2 left. So at some point I'll be doing another one so I can use up the other 2. Or I might just make a couple of extra of these and they're gifts. But somebody is definitely going to win this candle and this card next week. So when you like, comment, and share, that's what gets you into the drawings for the prizes. And so, so let me catch up on some comments. If I remember correctly, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a gorgeous project. Thank you so much. And she says she just woke up, fell asleep way too early. That's okay. We're glad you're here. Pat says beautiful candle. Inique, that was the where'd it go? It was the Timeless Arrangements bundle. I don't know where mine went. Oh, it's right here under my dies. It's the Timeless Arrangements bundle. And here's the stamp set and the dies. That's what we're using. Thank you, Beverly, for answering that. I just wanted to show her. Thank you, Donna. Yes, thank you. Very pretty. Shannon loves it. Stella loves the candle project. Libby says very creative, pretty. What a nice gift. Yes, thank you. And thank you. So awesome. So thank you all for joining me this afternoon. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I hope you can join me next week for my BOGO. Don't remember, the The online ordering special that's scrolling across the bottom of your screen. When you place an online order of $35 or more, through May the 15th, you're going to get a class kit that makes these 3 cards using the Cheerful Daisies bundle. And these are the 3 cards. On next week, I guess next week, I'll be doing the class kit for the second half of the month. But you do get enough supplies to make 2 of each of these cards. And so there'll be another set of cards. And orders of $50 or more are going to get a package of I changed them to what I use today, which is the 2023 to 2025 in color dots. You're going to get a package of those dots that come in all of the new in colors. Those are very, very pretty. Those are some of the colors that I used in this project today. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you. Thank you. And y'all have a great day wherever you are. Thank you if you're watching from Facebook or YouTube. I was streaming on both. I will be starting a new scrapbook page layout this upcoming Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Those are pre-recorded videos, by the way, and I do try to limit those to less than 30 minutes. So I haven't decided what stamp set or designer series paper I'm going to use just yet, but I have to make a decision tonight. But in any case, there'll be a pre-recorded video that will appear as a premiere Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. This will be layout number 51. And so if you're interested in scrapbook page layouts, I invite you to come in and join us for that particular demonstration. And other than that, have a great day wherever you are. Make sure to check on your elderly neighbors. And we will see you all next Sunday at my BOGO event. Go check it out in the event section. All right. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.